I found my Real Rock TV tapes from when we were up in Boston. We did a little rock TV show.
Yeah, I wish you found a gas can in a match, too.
And these tapes are like 11 years old.
It's very embarrassing.
Yeah. I'm putting one up a day. You go to my Twitter, Opie Radio, and you'll see the link every day.
Oh, God damn.
Oh, not that one.
Oh,
I decided I couldn't take it. I actually put 2 videos up yesterday. I couldn't take it. So I put the original up, and then I filmed some DVD commentary. So then I have a video of me talking about how awful this video is, because I couldn't take it. I'm sitting there reading the comments, which, by the way, were really, really funny. Brutal, but really funny. Of
course, brutal.
And it finally got to me, and I go, you know what? I got to turn on a camera and comment about how awful this video is.
So which one are we watching?
This is the
original?
The original.
Okay.
Oh, this is so
bad. You get a play at it. So this is 11 years old. It's sort of a part 2 of the one we put up yesterday or 2 days ago now, where we went through the red light.
Yes, we went through the red light.
Going maybe 5 miles an hour.
Right.
And we stopped the camera just before we actually broke the law, because I remember management was like, we can't have this on TV because you're actually breaking the law, so we got to make people assume you actually broke the law. We did go through the red light, but whatever. So now this skit, we're calling them skits now.
It's a skit.
It's kind of part 2. It says,
Shit.
Opie and
Yes, that's why
Anthony.
there's a fleet bank behind you.
Yeah.
Opie and Anthony, it's titled Off the Road.
No, and it's off the road.
Right.
Yeah.
Because the off is capitalized and underlined.
And underlined.
Not on the road, off the road.
It starts with me crossing the street. In the background, you see the sign that says police. So obviously, I'm coming out of the police station. We had a little problem with our red light skit.
But going through a red light, why would you have to then go to the police station? You get a ticket.
Were you listening to my commentary yesterday? Because that's exactly what I said.
Oh, did you?
Which I'm glad we're still thinking the same. And what I love...
What'd you do?
One thing I do want to point out that I didn't point out in my commentary is I walk across the street because I just had a problem at the police station. I guess they impounded the car, Jimmy.
no.
Oh.
You got to see my throwing the fist down at the ground, drats thing I'm doing. Like, go! I do it
are you
twice.
acting?
Yeah. And then Anthony's waiting for me across the street with the camera crew.
How's your acting?
And your fucking Trojan ends hat that you have on, your fucking, it looks like a condom on his head.
You sure you didn't listen to my commentary last night?
Oh, really? No, I didn't. You say that too?
Oh, yeah. 2 for 2
Okay,
so far.
great.
Might have to play the commentary clip after this. All right, so we pick it up.
This is so douchey.
This is Jimmy watching it for the first time 11 years ago.
All right.
Oh.
Hit it, Danny.
Well, here comes Mr. Funny Man. Nice joke there, Oh, blowing that light. Good job.
Watch the drats.
There's another installment to Real Rock TV. Hope you enjoyed it. Here comes our favorite felon, Opie.
Felon?
What happened, dude? Did you get the full body cavity search? Hey, bend over.
Hold on.
How was
Can you
it?
pause that?
Yeah, hold on.
I wanted to hear the laugh again because I didn't quite catch the...
Well, he's laughing.
Yeah.
He's just laughing at his own joke. What's wrong
Yeah.
with that, Jimmy?
Yeah.
All right, look.
Well, it's all right. You know, it was funny.
You know,
I understand. It's funny.
Stop.
and it's your own fault.
I
explained to Anthony when I got in today. I sat on this video, Jimmy, for real, for hours, going, I can't do this. I can't do this to myself. I can't do it to Anthony. I texted Anthony. I'm like, I don't feel good about, putting this up on YouTube.
Why
So
not,
get
Mr.
back to
Funny
me.
Man?
And he never got back to me, and then I finally hit upload.
Hope does do the... You have to start it over. Just because the Mr. Funny Man is pretty cutting. There's no reason for harsh talk like that.
Fuck you, Jimmy.
Do you like my...
Yeah, the double like... Yeah, well, it's like... That way
We're
people...
in Dutch now.
Yeah.
That way the viewer watching goes, aha, mad guy coming.
Well, here comes Mr. Funny Man.
I can't listen.
Nice joke there, Oh, blowing that light. Good job. There's another installment to Real Rock TV. Hope you enjoyed it. Here comes our favorite felon, Opie. What happened, dude? Did you get the full body cavity search? Hey, bend over. How was it?
Dude, thanks for the bail money, but now how are we going to get home? They got our car.
They impounded the vehicle. I guess we hitch.
No, they didn't.
Hey, see you next Saturday, man.
And that clip ends with us hitchhiking.
That's the end of the clip?
Well, then it goes into that's just a setup.
Yeah, that's the setup.
This is like a little montage of Opie and Anthony skits.
This
because we needed a conclusion to the red light caper.
a good conclusion would have been a tractor trailer jackknifing and hitting us on the side of the road.
What's that movie? Crazy Mary, something Larry? I forget.
Yeah, Crazy Mary, Dirty
Larry, and at the end they go, nothing's going to stop us now, and the fucking train comes and hits them.
And they get hit by the train. That would have been merciful.
Yes, it would have.
No comment on Anthony's ponytail?
And poking through the back of the hat. I mean, it's horrendous. What can I say?
Horrific.
Why?
It is
Danny
almost
has taken on that look.
Yeah. But
Danny's
it's
doing the Anthony look from 11 years ago.
much bushier than Danny's, and
something else I noticed in that clip. You used to be the happy to work for the station guy. You have a WAF jacket on. You got a WAF hat on.
dude, I was Mr. Rah-Rah for the
Hey,
station.
funny man, how's our favorite felon?
And is it a felony to go through a red light?
No, it's not.
Okay.
And why, first of
I
all,
didn't know the law very well.
It's barely a ticket. You can a PBA card
Yeah.
will get you out of that.
why would Opie get the full body cavity search? and you, and you, why would you be out there with a microphone? It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't. Why do we have microphones in the middle of the street?
I pointed that out to Anthony earlier this morning. I'm like, and then we decide we're going to hitchhike with the camera crew. Ant's still holding the microphone as he's hitchhiking.
And you just walk over there with the hat way up and put your thumb out. Like, no, that ponytail is fucking. It's horrid. It's a horrid.
Oh, it's terrible.
It looks like a mulatto girl's hair.
Yes,
Like
it was.
fucking like you're biracial and you have
It's like Coco.
yeah.
I have Coco's hair.
Kevin from Connecticut. I loved how Anthony asked Opie a question and kept the mic up to his own mouth.
This is so bad.
All right, well,
I can't even take it.
Jimmy, this is where it gets. That was livable. You ready for part two? This is the second.
Wait a minute. That's not. Is what's coming up right now.
Completely
an
different.
in-camera apology from you two to the crowd.
Should be.
This is. We're setting up our big. Should I give it away? Yeah.
No. Don't tell me. I know nothing about it.
All right, let's just play it then. Here we go.
I got something. Look, we're gonna put our jobs on the line. That's all I'm gonna say. We got something planned. That's all. That's all I can say. I gotta go. All right, Opie's out of here.
Wait. What? You go. I'm gonna put our jobs on the line.
I tackled that during the commentary. The old put and boot thing.
But you.
By the way, I was trying on Twitter to spell boot.
But
And someone else pointed it out in one of the replies. There's no way to spell that word
without it coming out like another word.
There is that word has no spelling.
But because it would be butt or boot.
That's what someone said.
Or bout.
They're like, I can't spell boot. Is it B-U-T? Is it B-O-O-T? How would you actually spell that word? It's a word you can't spell that I came up with.
B-O-O-H-T.
B-O-O-H-T. Would that do it?
B-O-O-H-T. But. Maybe.
But everyone...
Kevin goes, it's like frunkus. It's very difficult to
has
spell.
A spelling.
It sure does.
How many N's?
What? One.
One, okay.
It's
How many U's?
F, 6 R's, U-N-K-I-S.
Everyone knows
Oh,
that.
how come he put a bunch of U's then?
Because everyone gets confused.
The umlaut is over the F.
Right.
It's not frunkus. It's not frunkus. It's frunkus.
Frunkus. And you have to, as you say it, you have to curl your thumb and your fingers like you're kissing your fingers.
Oh, frunkus.
Yes, because you're throwing it out. It is from the Latin verb tense to frunk. Frunkus, and you throw it out.
frunk.
All right, so I have
was
to.
Greek.
All right, so you're gonna put your jobs on the line, but then takes the mic and he takes his headphones off, and he throws his headphones. Gotta go.
It's very important that he get out of there as quickly as possible.
Why hit the mic when you're leaving? That takes time.
A lot of people asked that same question last night because I think I was trying to get dramatic. Like, oh my God, all hell's breaking loose.
Yeah, but what was? Let me see. Hold
Try
on.
it.
Okay, here's what I gotta do.
It conveys all hell is breaking loose.
No, but here's the fastest way. Gotta go.
Yeah.
No.
So how did I do it?
You got.
How did you do?
Yeah.
All right, that's all I can say. Gotta go.
He's just smacking the microphone for no reason. I don't know why. I think you wanted to convey commotion.
Yes.
I think that's what he was doing.
Like,
commotion.
Can I see that again just to make sure I got it? That hat, by the way. If only you were in Dealey Plaza with that hat.
Hey, he would have missed my brain.
That wouldn't have been hard to do.
See, thank you, Jay. If Kennedy wore a hat like that, he would still be alive.
Still be alive.
Where the fuck is the brain in this ridiculous hat?
Bunch of fucking holes in it.
Oh, I got something. Look, we're gonna put our jobs on the line. That's all I'm gonna say. We got something planned. That's all. That's all. That's all I can say. I gotta go.
Opie's out of here. So
The hitting of the mic is very funny now to watch.
I don't know why you're hitting it.
Why are you hitting it?
so that's the setup.
Yeah.
That's the setup. my
This
friend.
is so bad.
All right, so you guys were out of jail.
Me and Ant, what you're about to see, we're still confused. We're very confused at what we were attempting here.
yeah.
We think there might be a little like parody in
We
going
hope.
on, or maybe slight sarcasm, but we weren't good enough at our sarcasm yet.
It's funny, I've seen no sarcasm. I've seen
No,
not one
no.
wink to the camera.
None.
None.
Let's play
None.
it out, and then you tell Danny to stop when you need to.
Jeez.
Don't film this, man. We're stealing the new Aerosmith stuff, man.
Stop.
Oh. Holy shit.
We got a spelling for boot.
This
It's just the letter B and a square.
that's all right. That's acceptable.
Whoever came up with that, brilliant. The feedback is just, it's like a slot machine.
This
Everybody wants in right now.
Hold on.
is so utterly bad because this is exactly what we goofed on Rocco about.
That's what I'm getting at. I think we're kind of goofing on the fact that people used to do this, but we didn't pull it off.
We
and
weren't
I'm-
good enough to convey anything.
And I'm not even lying with anyone. I'm not really sure if we're doing this to be, what's the word I'm looking for?
Ironic.
Ironic?
Moronic.
Right. I don't know.
I'm
I
gonna-
really don't know.
Here's why I say no. Not that I don't want to let you guys off the hook, but because of the way it's shot, it's like you say we're gonna go, and then the camera turns on, and you're standing with your arms out, almost as if you're talking to your flock, and then you go, and you're looking at a ladder with Anthony's feet like up to the ceiling, like he's obviously poking around in the ceiling for something.
Yes, yes.
Drop ceiling.
Unfortunately,
Drop ceiling. I
you
would
don't
never
just
do that again.
pull out his legs and torso like some horror movie. And you go,
Aliens are up there.
and you look at the camera and go, don't film it, like you announced to the radio audience, we're going to go do something. He's got the camera, and it doesn't make any sense that you now don't want it filmed.
This doesn't. You said we're going to put our jobs on the line.
Yes.
And then a camera is following
Like, you
us.
don't want to be bussies now. I mean, you guys, because Ann had the camera after you're coming out of the police station. Ann standing there with the camera, so you guys were filming
Well,
everything.
He wasn't the
Yeah.
cameraman. He was the talent.
Right, okay, but he was standing at the...
Ian
with the
Barrett was the
And this
cameraman.
isn't going out live.
Right.
So why couldn't we just tell him not to put it in the show?
Sure.
I tackled that during the commentary.
You did too. Look
Yes,
at that.
I
That's
did.
3 things so far.
Yes. I'm just amazed that the camera crew would be outside the boss's office as we're trying to,
Your
sneak our
Whoville
way
hat.
around.
Yeah. That's exactly what it is.
Horton here's a douche.
No, Horton here's a boo.
Marianne from Boston writes, the back of Ann's hair looks like Madonna's bush in the 80s.
Yeah, it is really bad, man.
That hair is awful, Ant.
Horton here's a boo. Holy shit.
Horton here's a boot.
Oh, God, that's horrible.
I can't even say it anymore. Boot.
Oh, boy.
Boot.
Wow.
Boot.
This is really difficult to sit through, man.
Okay.
I'm squirming here. All I'm looking at is the time of the bit.
I know.
And how much longer it is, and it's too much longer.
48 seconds left, thank God.
48 to go. Here we go.
Don't film this, man. We're stealing the new Aerosmith stuff, man.
Man.
Nah.
Anyone do a man count on this video for us?
We're in.
How many minutes is this video?
There you go.
Stop.
Jimmy's just
Jimmy, now,
disgusted.
Now, this is very visual, so you got to paint the picture for the audience.
Something's been stolen upstairs in the attic, and then all of a sudden, apparently, the deed is done.
Well, I guess we got to explain.
Yes.
Aunt is going through the drop ceiling over the wall to get into the boss's office to unlock the door.
What I did was I took a broom handle with me, and I was able to unlock the door from the other side by going through the drop ceiling.
You know that we did that legitimately because
I know.
I don't remember why,
One
but
of my favorites.
There was something we had to get in the boss's office for real.
For real.
I don't even remember, but I remember that the broom handle thing. We actually were able to do this. What was it that we were trying to get so bad out of his office?
Thrown out of the business?
No, just like this. I'm reading here, and the Oscar goes to.
No, the best part is that after the door, Opie tries the door, and apparently has gotten on the other side and unlocks it.
Yeah.
And Opie looks at it, and the mouth open, and the mouth and the eyes are like open up. It's like the David Lee Roth look in the Van Halen videos.
Yeah. He's like, Now,
the mouth open, like, ah.
Opie, if you didn't want it filmed, why then, after the door opens, do you acknowledge the camera and kind of make a, hey, we got the door open
At
look?
this point, I got to call you out. You watched my commentary.
No, I swear.
For real?
I swear to you I didn't.
That's another point I tackle. I swear. Did you watch the commentary video or
swear
not?
to you. I swear to you I did not watch the commentary.
All right.
These questions are just coming up.
They're all going to be answered in a couple minutes.
Thank goodness.
Yes.
Aunt Bauer has to save the industry. I'm sneaking around.
Why Aunt Bauer? Why not just jackass?
We need a man count. If someone could listen to...
Man.
I certainly don't see two.
Yeah, we suck, man. This is so horrible.
Hey, this bit ends with Sam,
Sam?
teasing what videos we got coming up next. So if he could start the long walk down the hall so he's here in time.
Oh,
that would
wow,
be
that's
nice.
good.
Yeah.
Preemptive.
All right, so now I'm going into the office that was previously unlocked.
There he is.
Come into the boss's office. All right. Did you find it? Let's go. Let's go play it.
Stop.
Holy Jesus Christ.
See, we found the new Aerosmith CD that, he was...
Apparently, we didn't have to search for it. We knew where it was.
Knew where it was, and it's a blank CD.
All right, listen, Ant.
What? No way.
I tackled that during the commentary.
And why didn't
Are we playing a bit right now?
I swear to you.
I tackled it.
I did not
There's only one you haven't hit on yet.
hear the commentary.
The fact that I didn't go for a take two because I messed up the beginning of that line.
Oh, you did?
Because we were filming this, it wasn't live. So
Yeah,
when
yeah.
we go, why don't we try that again?
Yeah.
I don't think you said that once in the entire series. The thing is this, Ope walks in the door, and this is where it's so wonderfully coordinated. Ant has gotten in. He's opened the door for Opie. Opie comes in, and Ant is nowhere to be seen. Opie runs over, picks up the CD, and then Ant pops out from somewhere else in the office. If you were just unlocking the door, what did you unlock it and then run away like it was fucking dynamite? It was like when they broke him out of jail in Stripes. You just kind of ran and hid behind a table while Ope walked in.
Wouldn't we have some kind of shenanigans in there before we found the seed?
You'd look for it.
Yeah, look for it.
Maybe make a mess, something to make good TV.
I couldn't find a CD that fast if I walked into an empty room with one CD lying in the middle of the floor. I've never seen anything found so fast.
And that was definitely during my free booze T-shirt days. Every appearance we ever did at a bar where they threw out T-shirts, I would take them home and wear them.
Uh-oh, there's another daughter walking down the hall.
Uh-oh.
It's
Look
bring
out.
your daughter to work
All right,
day,
make
I
sure
guess.
there's nothing nasty up on the TV screens or
I
anything.
wish I would have known that.
Well, there is.
Very funny, Danny, you son of a bitch.
Dude, we're just not thinking.
Why didn't I know?
We should have went to the local strip club and got like
Exactly.
some 19-year-old
Oh,
hot mess
and just lead them around the building.
As our daughter.
This is my daughter. Introduce them as our daughter.
And then when people,
oh fuck, that's good.
And then when people ask you, like, it was a one-night stand in college. And,
my daughter.
And she came into my life 2 years ago.
And she just comes on to all the fucking guys really inappropriately, touching their balls and shit. Just walks up and rubs guys' nut sacks, and you got to be like, it's my daughter.
Did we know it was daughter's birthday? Or bring your daughter in?
I just found out on the way in today.
How did the whole company know and we didn't know?
I don't know. Was there a memo? Did you get the memo?
It had to be sent out.
Yeah. Hey, what's happening?
Because I love to have brought like not a hot chick, but a really fat one. And put a leash around her neck and just spoken harshly to her.
Tug on the leash, a choke collar.
Yeah.
Where's my Where's my fat daughter's breakfast?
Did you see my little fat daughter?
Yes.
Just allow her to run amok.
Yeah.
All right, back to the video. So,
and then can you have Steve come in?
So now, the skit, we got the CD.
We got the Aerosmith CD. Now, this was one of these radio things where obviously the record company said, we have the new Aerosmith. We want you to play it, but you can't play it till tomorrow or something.
Right.
And we, as the rebels we were, Opie, had to break into the office, get the Aerosmith CD, and shunning the bosses and record companies' orders, play it before it was supposed to be played.
This was a big thing that radio stations did. So that's why I think, in a way, we're mocking it, but we didn't pull it off. I got to be honest. I think we're trying to mock that whole thing, but we just did not pull it.
You know something?
Because
Snopes would put unknown under that whole thing.
I don't even know.
Are they mocking it? Are they not? Unknown.
I don't even remember doing this, and that's for real. I sort of remember now that I've seen it a few times. But the reason I think we might be mocking this, I think you almost saved this skit by how you
killing myself.
How
Harry Carey
by throwing the tape in front of a dump truck
with it in my teeth.
Yeah.
Anthony's acting in this last scene confuses me. It's either that we were mocking the whole time, or Anthony decided, holy shit, we look like complete idiots, and I'm going to try to save face during this last scene.
Oh boy.
Maybe.
With that, let's play it. So now what you would see if you were here in studio with us is me and Ant in a studio, got the Aerosmith CD, so now we're gonna break another law, and we're gonna play the Aerosmith CD before we're allowed to.
Yeah.
All right, hit it.
And we could get in trouble for this, but here you have it, guys. Put up or shut up. New Aerosmith. Mm-hmm. We're gonna play it on Real Rock TV.
Uh-oh. We could get screwed for this.
We got the volume cranked too. Check it out.
Ant delivers. We could get screwed for this, and then I've been trying to do it all morning. He tilts his head in such a way that I still can't do.
There is a head tilt there.
That is comedy genius, to be honest with you. I don't know, what were you looking at?
I was just kind of like, I don't remember. But from the looks of it, it does look like I am completely disgusted with what we're doing.
I played this part of the video 20 times because how you deliver this line, and then this weird tilting of the head cracks.
Put up or shut up. New Aerosmith. Mm-hmm. We're gonna play it on Real Rock TV.
Uh-oh. We could get screwed for this.
We got the volume cranked too. Check it out.
It's a little head tilt.
Yeah,
It's bizarre.
Look, I'm not trying to crawl out from this wreck that this is. But I do think I was completely just disgusted with this concept and wanted to add the sarcasm that should have been through this whole thing.
So what you think is that, judging by the rest of this video, which is you with the mic, hey, how's our favorite felon? Yeah. All of a sudden, at the end, you drop in a fucking Gene Hackman subtle head nod, wink at the camera, like. There's not one wink at the camera, and yet you think at the very end, you are 13 years later interpreting what is basically just a terribly acted Ted Hill as all of a sudden dry irony?
Okay, Jimmy, you may have a point.
I could see if throughout the video you did that a couple times, like, well, looks like we could do this, and deadpanned in.
And then just kind of, you know something? You're right. You're right. I would have then done it more times during this genius bit.
Who knows?
Or you would have been sarcastic delivering that. You're like, here's how I know that you were all nervous about your line coming up, because watch it real quick at the end.
No.
You can see he goes like that, and it looks like he swallows while Oprah's talking, like preparing to talk.
Oh no!
See if I could be wrong. Let me see here. Watch Ann's face.
Put up or shut up. New Aerosmith. Mm-hmm. We're gonna play it on Real Rock TV. Uh-oh.
Wait.
We could get screwed for this.
That's just badly acted. While Oprah's talking, it's like you're just preparing to talk.
The head tilt is amazing.
It really is. It's kind of like
gotta
this.
go to YouTube just to see the head tilt at the end.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Should be going back and to the left.
Yes, it's
Back and to the left.
Know what sucks about this?
Everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Beginning
I could
to
give you
end.
a minute and 40 seconds of reasons.
No Bones and PA writes, mocking the bit. Didn't you do this exact same bit again at NEW with the Eminem CD?
Wow.
We played the Eminem CD before we were supposed to.
Oh no, we did. Really.
That was for real.
For real.
Yeah, we
and
got a cease and desist and everything.
It was way out. It wasn't a day before. It was
No,
like
it was
a week or
so
so
before.
And that made MTV News and everything. That was a huge deal. We almost got fired for that one for real.
Yeah.
I forgot how we.
And Interscope wouldn't send any guests after
they were
that. That was real.
pissed.
I remember that.
But how did we get the Eminem CD before
We had a
everyone else?
fucking radio cut of it.
Steve,
Someone,
do you remember?
yeah, bootleg that.
Because I mean, usually when they get released ahead of time, a lot of people get it. But I'm telling you, we were one of the only ones, and I don't know how we stumbled upon that.
Truth, it was in the heyday of file sharing. So we got the whole thing ahead of time.
We were file sharing ahead of most people.
Dude, did we get a memo? Did we get a memo on
second.
Daughter's Day?
Travis just brought up a great point. Steve just said it was in the heyday of file sharing, like it doesn't happen anymore.
Well, the old days.
Back in the day when people were stealing music.
No, back in what year was that? I don't even know. But
2001 or 2.
2001 and 2, when corporate computers weren't restricting you from installing Napster on your computers.
Back in the gay day.
Exactly.
Did we get
Exactly.
Did we get emails about bring your daughter to work day?
No.
No, they never told us.
I
We
don't
all
know.
have
There's
daughters somewhere.
How did we not know that?
I have nothing. I checked though. I checked out my
Okay.
corporate. I got nothing.
Can we ask why we're not?
Should have been a corporate-wide email.
Yeah, we should have known about that.
I'll find out for you.
Okay, please.
That's my biggest nightmare. That
Yeah.
some daughter's gonna come forward from something that I did
Yeah.
in college, and then she's just
Daddy.
a mess, and I can't like mold
Daddy.
her into nothing because it's too late.
No,
Yeah.
plus
She's
they don't.
missing teeth, and she's on crystal meth.
Just
and
wants cash.
She's like a Maury girl.
Oh, great.
I'm
Yeah.
like, fuck. What am I gonna do with this thing?
You think there could be?
Nah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want a daughter as long as she was over 18, so I wouldn't have to support her.
Yeah,
that'd be good.
And you okay? Yeah.
Adam writes, could you have used a more squeaky chair during your skit? You hear the squeaking of the chair in this? You want to hear the commentary track that I made
do.
last night? Because
Yeah.
I couldn't take it. I'm like, I can't. I have to comment about
What
it.
does that hat remind me of? It's way too big and
It's a
little.
condom.
Yeah, it is
literally
like a condom on your head. It's a
condom
wool.
tip.
It's a giant wool condom
Hey,
that you
man.
rolled onto your head.
That was a Gap hat, and they were very, very popular.
Should have had a gap in your head.
Here's the commentary track.
I'm frightened.
Here comes Mr.
Hey, Opie here. I had a comment about the video I just put up on YouTube. I guess what's going on here, I got arrested in my car impounded for running a red light going 10 miles an hour. Because that's what happens to you when you run a red light going 10 miles an hour. Now you get a wonderful shot at my horrendous hat that looks like a condom on the top of my head. I don't know what's worse, my condom hat or Anthony's ponytail. I do know this. I was trying to look so cool with the sunglasses and the condom hat on the top of my head. There's us hitchhiking, because that's what shock jocks do. They hitchhike after they just broke the law. Yeah. I hate this scene because it reminds me of something that I long forgot. I used to say would instead of put. It took me forever to say put instead of would. Now here's your shock jocks. I'm so outraged because there's a camera crew outside the boss's office as we try to get in there to get the Aerosmith CD. There's Anthony in the rafters. Now I was outraged by the camera crew, but now I play up to the camera all happy that we're now in the boss's office looking for the Aerosmith CD. And of course, the first place we look, that's where it's going to be, because that makes for terrific TV.
Find it? Let's go. You got it. Play.
How about a take two? There's me in the condom hat again. This scene makes me laugh so hard because watch Anthony's reaction.
We're going to play it on Real Rock TV. Uh-oh. We could get screwed for this.
And then the tilt of the head. That makes me laugh so freaking hard.
That's very good.
Very accurate.
That definitely nails it.
All the stuff that you said.
Yeah.
See, on the same
Wow.
page.
There's
I
one more
missed a couple things, but
No, there's one more thing I want to see. I want to watch the original again because while I was doing the commentary, I noticed I want to see the microphone hit again because it looks to me like you hit it a couple of times and then you put your hand back. Almost in a wizard-like fashion, or as if you're holding it. I can't tell what you're doing.
Wizardry.
But the hand goes back over the mic. It's a visual bit, but you have to see it.
Yeah.
all right, just get to that
Get
part.
past that.
Yeah, we don't
There's
need
us
to keep
hitchhiking
playing this
with
whole
my
thing.
big WAAF jacket and hat and every other
And that fucking
that giant poodle out of my head.
okay.
That's all I'm going to say. We got something planned. That's all. That's all. That's all I can say. I got to go.
Opie's out of here.
It's like you hit left, right, and then left. You touch it on the way out.
Oh god, this is
I was
horrible.
conveying commotion. My
Total. It
friends.
seemed like anarchy in there.
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
stunned by this.
Who was the show you were on that was politely smiling with us?
Oh, that was Rocco. That
was it Rocco?
That wasn't. That was Rocco's intern.
Who was that
That you see on
cowhead? Or
I don't even remember his name.
go get some food.
So it's.
When's the next one go up?
Didn't you tell a local paper that networks were interested in you after this?
I know. Yeah, as we speak, Scorch is playing this and mocking us. He
Right
should
now,
be.
this show makes Scorch look like the fucking honeymooners.
Yeah. Well.
Sam, how are the other? Have you seen more of their old work?
I've seen a lot, yes. I spent a good portion of yesterday afternoon previewing some of what may be to come.
Is there other stuff that's
Hey,
good?
There is.
The funny thing is, because Sam's going through the tapes for me because he's converting them to DVDs as well. Because I got to say this stuff, and and Sam calls me, goes, "Fuck the cheese skit that we were teasing all day yesterday." He
Yeah.
goes, "Wait till you see the Aerosmith stealing of the CD bit."
Yeah. So, I mean,
we decided, all right, let's go full tilt.
Yeah.
but that's not to say that the cheese drive-through bit won't make it. It just didn't make it yesterday.
I can't wait.
So we still have cheese drive-through bit. Then, I mean, we have a fabulous interview with a indoor lacrosse team that you guys conducted.
What
which
could be wrong with that?
Why?
I don't know. Maybe Opie going, "Hey, man, you got some gnarly scars. Yeah."
All right, stop.
No, actually, wait.
You're kidding,
E.
right?
There was an E in that. I meant, yeah.
No.
So what's the line again?
Hey, man, those are some gnarly scars. Yeah.
No, he doesn't.
Yes,
Wait
he
a
does.
minute. He says that because he's being completely sarcastic.
No, because he's excited by the scars.
Oh, fuck.
If you actually said that in that way, I will throw myself out the window tomorrow.
Really?
I will throw myself through the 36th floor window.
Let's get a glass cutter so we can open one of these windows.
Oh, no, you no need. I'll just run and fucking throw myself.
It's a long enough hallway we can get a nice running start.
Does he really say, what does the guy say when he says that? Please?
He just kind of, yeah, kind of waits for a question.
Is it uncomfortable to watch?
No.
Quite. It is very uncomfortable. There's also, you guys may not know this, but while he was on the radio on WAAF, Anthony was training for another career.
Oh, was I?
Yes. You know how, like, you know how mimes like to pretend they're in a box? And so they'll put their palms at the air as if there was a box.
Sure.
What you may not know, what I learned from watching Real Rock TV, is when somebody is training to be a mime, what they first have to do is spend 2 weeks inside a giant clear plastic acrylic box, and then say,
Don't remember.
in 2 weeks,
I
they
really
say,
don't remember.
in 2 weeks, they say I can do it outside of the box. You see, because you start in a real box, so you know how to pantomime what it would be like.
Are you kidding me?
No,
I
you were inside the box.
Where's the clip?
I don't remember this.
These are just some of the
Where's
clips.
that
wow,
clip?
this is just
Which one are
I
we
am
putting up today, you think?
mortified.
Jim, which one would you prefer to see?
I have to. You don't understand. I have to hear that line. I have to hear that now. I don't know.
We can't do it now.
I have to.
What,
hear
the
it.
gnarly...
yeah, the gnarly
have to
scars.
hear it.
Okay,
Yeah.
We'll do it after
Yeah. Is that it?
Yeah.
That's good scars.
Yeah.
Do you
That's
have
good.
it out there? I can hear it.
No, it's at home.
God damn you!
the show. It's in a safe. I'm sorry. Later today, the world will hear it.
All right, I think
world.
lacrosse team interview will be.
What are some of the other
today's-
ones? I brought in 4 more shows today to go through.
Oh,
we're
We
looking for the
turn the air conditioner up a little now. I am like hot from
Why?
embarrassment.
We're looking for the Tickle Me Elmo.
Was it as hot now as it was
skit.
in the box when you were practicing?
There was
Why
one.
was I in an acrylic box?
Unfortunately, Anthony is not featured in this one. It's Opie and Rocco,
Wow.
and it's tax day, so they're outside the post office, and
Broadcasting live as people brought in their taxes.
yes,
Exciting.
and they do a little tax talk, and then they close it with Rocco. This is obviously spontaneous. With Rocco saying, "Hey Opie, why don't you show the IRS where they can put their return?" And Opie then says, "All right, man," and turns around, and bends over and spreads his cheeks with his pants still on.
Yeah.
And then Rocco, with a cigarette in hand,
Always had a cigarette in the hand.
goes, "That's right, yeah."
Oh, no. No. Really?
They really stuck
Wow.
it.
That's crazy.
You guys stuck it to Uncle Sam.
Wow.
I mean, there's
Oh, God.
I haven't even gone through every episode, and what I'm almost afraid of is today.
Almost.
See, I look at the episode numbers on the tapes to see how many episodes there were.
Yeah.
Today, I was handed a tape of Real Rock TV, episode 44.
Oh, shit.
We weren't in all the shows, though, because I only found 10 to 12 shows. So
One tape you gave me has 4 episodes on it,
Really?
which I mean, that to me, that is a treat.
That's a gem.
Yes.
That's you were handed a gold mine.
And the first segment, I haven't even watched that tape except for the first segment, because the first segment was Anthony training to be a mime, and then I turned it off and said, "I'm going to need to allot 2 hours of my time to this before I go any further."
When you were watching the how does he say the mime not mime
The scar line. Yeah.
Well, he's going around and looking at scars, and he goes, "Hey man, that's a gnarly scar, yeah." Yeah.
I can't function.
This bit has become, how much can we take before we tap out?
Yeah, yeah.
That one I actually had to share with my girlfriend, Jess.
Oh, really? It's like, get in here now?
Yes, who is just the biggest Real Rock TV fan you'll ever find. Does she love it? She loves Real Rock TV. She wants the collection on DVD as well.
I think we can make it through part, I should say, of next week, and then there's going to be a tap out, and then maybe we bring it back in a few months.
Well, it's not.
This is brutal. The comments, like I said, are hilarious, but brutal.
Are people
at the same
supportive?
time. Oh. Dude, the one clip is like one of the most. The clip we put up yesterday is one of the most discussed clips on YouTube today.
It immediately had over 150 comments within maybe an hour and a half.
Yeah, we were in like 40th place or something earlier this morning, and moving up fast. The video's only been up there like, I don't know, 12, 14 hours. Wow.
But you will have to tap out because it's not for a lack of content that this will go away. It won't.
Are you
stop.
saying that it's not going to, like, within a week, we're not going to run out of shitty clips?
That's exactly correct.
Sam, isn't it true there are some solid clips?
There is actually. I found one that
I need
was
a little help
actually.
here today.
There's your interview with what's the chick band?
Veruca Salt.
Veruca Salt, which
Oh,
you know
yeah.
it wasn't terrible. And
It wasn't terrible.
you guys were also making fun of Howard back then.
Oh, really?
You did a
Of
skit,
course.
which it wasn't terrible without being sarcastic, where you were dressed as Howard,
Oh.
and then you're doing back and forth like another guy from the back of his head with the wig on. Because
I was there in an incredible dual role.
Right. It was Opie and
Wow,
Anthony
that was-
interviewing
Oh
Howard.
my God, there was some production behind that.
Damn.
We had to film that separately, Sam.
Yeah, well, you're just calling him a sellout.
All
and-
right, well,
Really?
Yeah, but those were the old days. I
we
mean,
kind of have a
that's-
truce going right now.
I know that was a long time ago.
Well, it
back
was a
before.
long
Yeah.
time. Water
Long
under the
time.
bridge, as I
Yeah,
like to say.
Yeah.
There was one cartoon on there.
Cartoon?
There's a cartoon. It wasn't
That
your
we
guy.
made?
No, it was just a WAAF thing, but it was not funny. I mean, it was really like I couldn't understand why it was on the show or why it would be on TV.
You just explained why it was on the show in your synopsis of it. You completely explained why it was on the show.
They're finding my hat all over the internet.
Yeah, they are.
See, it was in style.
That's from the Radiohead's Paranoid Android video.
Yeah,
And
wow.
I'm a Radiohead fan.
yeah.
And then The Simpsons had a hat that was pretty similar.
A Radiohead fan doesn't mean you have to wear one on your head under a hat. I just started laughing. I found that funny. yeah.
I couldn't pick up my flip fast enough last night. After reading the comments, I'm like, I gotta get something up there.
So you guys didn't really get busted by the cops?
No, we did not.
No, there wasn't a felony committed.
So maybe you had it expunged.
We actually had to drive to the police station to tape that,
Set up
I
that
guess.
shot, yeah.
And
We had so much fun in it.
yeah.
Now we can't wait to get out of here fast enough.
You guys did seem like you were having a good time.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sam.
I swear to God, I'm just having this great vision of like a real news bulletin, like an honest news guy, saying, breaking news: Opie and Anthony have scheduled a press conference to apologize for their Real Rock TV show. And to have you guys just go on to the mic, although we're really sorry about that.
Yeah, it's terrible. We understand.
We're
Stuff shouldn't
allowing-
have been released.
We're allowing a look at us trying to find our way.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, for the time, it was good though.
Well,
What time would that be?
In the heyday of death.
Yes.
In the heyday of file sharing.
Exactly. Fucking blithering idiot he is.
this was before.
What a sot.
In the heyday. Thanks, old lady. Thanks, Aunt Steve.
This was before Facebook. We had to entertain the people. We barely had email. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was pretty
Well, the next clip will go up
Heyday-ish.
around somewhere is between 2 and 4. The clips go up every
Yeah.
good. I like knowing when they're going
somewhere
up,
around
going
there.
up.
And yeah, it'll be the easiest. It's linked to my Twitter that I whore out every day, Opie Radio. So the link will be up there later if you follow me.